everybody, welcome to Fiber Fun with Olivia. My name is Olivia. I am a crocheter, I am a knitter, and I love all things fiber related. I like to geek out and nerd out on yarn. I hope you do too. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas if you celebrate, or a happy holiday, whatever it is you celebrate. I hope you have been enjoying this time. I know I did. I did get sick. I got sick, so my brother and his family and my dad and my sister couldn't come over. We were going to be hosting, but we did have some family visiting from my husband's side from Florida, so they're here and it's been really nice. So yes, it's all about family time, right? So welcome to another Whip Sips and Fiber Fun Chitter Chatter. Today's sip, I don't know if you can see it, it is called Champurrado. Champurrado is a thick seasonal Mexican beverage. We tend to have it during the holidays. And I did not make this. We got this at our local Mexican market. It's delicious. It's like it has chocolate, it has piloncillo, which is sugar, it has water, milk, it has masa, which is cornmeal to thicken it up. Oh, it's so delicious. It's like, I don't know, it just makes you feel good when it's cold out, you know? So let's take our sip. So delicious, so delicious. It has cinnamon. Did I say cinnamon? Yeah. I don't want to stop drinking it. Anyway, a little bit of history on champurrado and atole, which is another Mexican hot beverage. It stems from our Mayan and history ancestors because they used to blend cocoa beans with vanilla for an energizing drink. So a little bit of trivia there. Anyway, I have one finished object to share with you all. Work in progress and NS. Never started. And then we have a little bit of a yarn haul. I'm going to start calling my yarn subscriptions yarn hauls. It is a yarn haul because I did order some of it. Specifically, it's not a subscription, so it'll be 2 subscriptions if we don't run out of time, and then 1 yarn order, online order that I put. And so I want to share that with you all today. Let's start with my finished object. It is my Leaves and Bobble Chunky Cowl. It is knit. It is using that Malabrigo yarn that I got at my local yarn shop, my LYS. And I don't know if you will remember. If you don't, here it is. Of course, it'll be linked down in the description box, but I love how it came out. I love. And let me see if you can see the baubles on here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm super proud of the baubles. I think it came out so cute. The only thing is that I don't have a long enough neck, or I don't know, maybe I need to adjust it for my neck. But my neck is so short that when I put it on, all you see is this. So I don't really get to show this part off. Yeah. But you know what? It still keeps my neck warm. Either way, I'm happy I made it. I love the design, the lace and bubbles design, and I'm happy with it. I blocked it. This faux fur by Lion Brand, it did lose a little bit of its fluff when I blocked it, when I wet it, and so that was also kind of a bummer, but it's probably better so that it wouldn't be so big. Like if this one's taking over, you know, can you imagine if it would have remained fluffy? Anyway, this is my finished object. I'm happy. I don't know, I haven't worn it myself. I've tried it on. I might give it away to somebody with a longer neck. I don't know, maybe for next year I'll hold on to it and gift it. Because it is so pretty. Anyway, I'm happy with it. I am very happy with it. And it was definitely a learning experience because I did have to frog it 3 times. Because it's a circular knitting, it's funny now that I think about it, but I was really frustrated because I was knitting, right? And a little thing about the baubles, for those of you that knit, you probably know, but for those of you that don't know, baubles are not like crochet baubles, and I love crochet baubles too, but when you're knitting into one loop, and you're knitting through the front, through the back, so you're pulling up all these new stitches out of one loop. And so once you have those 5 stitches, then you turn your work around and you knit them. You turn it around and you purl them. You turn it around again, you knit them. So you're making this little piece of fabric, and then you close it off and then you continue knitting. I hope that makes sense. But so I was super, super proud of making these baubles here, and I think they came out okay. I think they came out really pretty. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. We'll see. We'll see. Let me talk about my NS. Never started. I was so excited to get this checkered plaid Santa hat started. And I actually sat down, I got the yarn, and I still hope to make this someday, but not today. Why? Because the designer did not write the notes or the pattern in the regular pattern way, if that makes sense. She didn't put a diagram, which is fine. I don't need a diagram. I'm very good at reading crochet patterns, but she wrote it, and I don't want to show too much, but see, this shows a little bit. And so she actually has an introduction where she says, this is how to read the pattern. So she kind of has her own code, like, you know, row 1, for example, it says A times 12 into MR, comma, chain times 1, turn. You have to know what that means. And so I'm sure once you start doing it, it'll become a habit. She probably did this to save space because it's it's a few pages long. It's what, 9 pages long. So I get that, but I've been so busy that I just didn't have time to like remember, wait, what is this? I found myself, because I did sit down to start it, and I found myself, wait, what does this mean? I need to look back at her notes of like, this is what that means. And I was like, oh my God, I'm having to like figure this out. I'll try it again some other time when I have more time and I can just sit there. And once I figure it out, like I said, I'm sure I'm going to be able to do it, but I didn't have the time or the patience, because it's that time of year, right? We had visitors, we have a lot going on. So I never started it, but I do have this pattern, so I will make it at some point, just not this time around. Next is my work in progress. Because we have had out-of-town visitors, then I needed something to be working on where it was not something I had to focus on. And let me tell you guys, I was looking for a crochet pattern, but I got frustrated and I got anxious, and I just grabbed a ball of yarn and I started knitting it. So I started knitting. What ball of yarn did I grab? I grabbed Lion Brand Mandala Tweed Stripes in the color White Elephant. This is it. I hope you can see the color. I fell in love with this when I saw it online, and I had not used it. It is a 4-weight yarn, 5.3 ounces, 426 yards. I love tweed, and I thought this was so pretty. So yeah, let me see how close I can get without blowing it out. Okay, I changed the lighting to a cooler setting in hopes that you can see the true, yep, that shows the true color of the yarn. See how pretty that is? I think it like makes me look like I need blood in my face, but but you can see the yarn, and that's the important part. So this is what I started doing. I started knitting and just went to town knitting. And so this is the beginning of that project. And then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna look up a stitch, and because I want texture on this. So I did that stitch. I forget what it's called, I'll show you in a moment. And I continued on for a while, and then I looked up another stitch and then did that. So I don't know if you can tell from here, especially because it's so colorful, but I needed some texture and some easy, mindless texture. So I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but you can see it in real life, and it's very subtle, and I like that. So I'm really loving the ombre effect. It started off with this brown, and then to this blue, and then it turned into this green. And I really wish you could see the texture, or maybe it's just me. Let me double this and see if you can see it better that way. Can you see the texture better that way? I hope so. Anyway, they're really easy stitches, and I basically looked them up here. I have this book. It's called The Knitter's Bible by Claire Crompton. If you're not a knitter, or even if you are, this is a really good book to have. And I love that it has, I mean, it has so much information. There's so many of these around now, but I've had this one for a while. And it has stitches by the different type. I'm trying to get to the part. And so this is an example of one of those pages. It shows you what it looks up, knit up. It tells you the name. It has the pattern written, and then it has the diagram too. I don't know if you can see that. But I really, really like that about this book, because you know, you get to see the texture, but if you're a written pattern person, then it's there. But if you're a diagram person, then it's there too. So yeah, that's what I did. I looked up really simple pattern or stitches, and I think I'm going to keep doing that and just, you know, keep going and make it a very, very simple, mindless kind of scarf. You know, for when I just need to have my hands moving. And I am using the needles that I bought at my local yarn shop. It's a brand that I don't remember the name, but I'll make sure to put it here. They're wooden. Now, one thing I will say about this yarn, first of all, it's been discontinued, but if you have any in your stash, because I know I got a few different colors, so I have it in my stash, I recommend not knitting it or crocheting it with wooden hooks or needles, because it feels a little bit, and I think it's 100% acrylic. Let me see. Yep, it's 100% acrylic, but it kind of gets a little bit stuck on the needles. Not completely stuck, but it just doesn't slide as it does like in the metal needles. And so it gives me the feeling as if it were cotton yarn, you know, when you're crocheting or knitting with cotton yarn, that you get that tug on the needles. That's kind of what this feels like. And for a second I thought, is there some cotton in here? So I looked it up, but no, it's all acrylic. So if you do have any of this left in your stash, the Mandala Tweed stripes by Lion brand, I recommend using metal hooks or needles, because it'll probably slide off easier than with these wooden ones. I'm okay with the wooden ones. I actually like that they don't slide when I set it to the side. And because I'm just like at home doing this when I'm talking to somebody, it's okay, because it's a little bit safer. Were they metal and, you know, my stitches would be slipping off, it might be a little bit more stressful. So all in all, it's okay. You know, it's working out for me. For, you know, it's serving its purpose is what I'm trying to say. Let's take another sip. This champurrado is delicious. There are a lot of variations on this. Some are sweeter, some are spicier. They put other things in there like cloves or whatnot. This one's pretty simple with cinnamon, vanilla, chocolate in the cornmeal, milk, water, of course. So it's straightforward. It's delicious. Let's jump in to this yarn that I ordered when I started watching the Grocery Sisters. Is it the Grocery Sisters? Yes, I think it is the Grocery Sisters. And they were talking about a line of yarn. So I don't even remember what I ordered. I just remember that I was in love. Rose Hill Yarns. That is the card. It's really pretty. Is Robin one of the sisters? I can't remember. Oh my God, it's horrible, you guys. I'm horrible. I should know this when I'm filming. So please forgive me. All right, so there are two here. Let's jump in. It has the sticker. I am so ready for some color, you guys. I am ready for some color. Okay, what color is this? So this is a DK weight and it's called Jingle Balls. I can't remember what it is that I saw. Maybe there was there a pattern or some socks or something? Either way, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. It has two mini skeins. So pretty. I love teal. And those specks of purple. This is like the best of both worlds. Gorgeous. Okay, I'm super excited about this. Let's look at this. I think I got two skeins here because it's a little bit bigger. Again, I can't remember. Ooh, I got more than I remember. Oh my God. Okay, let me show you this one. Also DK weight Holiday Peppermint. Oh, I love this one. Love it. Holiday Peppermint. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Love it. It's like a lighter teal than the other one. Yeah, just a tad bit. This is more like a winter teal. And this one's a little bit darker than that. Oh my God. And then this one is more of a purple, whereas this is like a red berry. Oh my God, I love this. Anything peppermint, I love, you guys. And I love to drink peppermint drinks too. As you know, my white chocolate mocha, my peppermint mocha, I love those. And then I got, it looks like I got a little mini DK weight, mini skein. DK weight. And the color says Ghoul Girl. So this must have been left over from their Halloween sets. Yeah, so pretty. That has, so this is different than these two even, because this is like a, see, like a wine color. This one is, yeah, this one is like a bright purple, and this is that cranberry kind of red, and this is like a plum. I love this one right here with the plum and the teal in there. I love grays. If you didn't know, I love grays. My love of, because one of my favorite colors is, well, pink and purple are my favorite colors, but because grays go so well with pinks, and just grays go good with everything, right? So yeah, Ghoul Girl, and I think I loved the name too, Ghoul Girl. I can't remember if it was inspired by something, but yeah, it's really pretty. And then I have an extra. This does not have a color on it, but it's almost like a off-white taupe. It kind of goes with this, huh? I don't know what I got it for. I don't know if it was, no? Well, I don't know, maybe. Maybe it was in a project put together with one of these, and I'm like, oh, no, 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 I have to get it. I don't know. Or maybe they just put this in there like a freebie. I don't know. I can't remember. I need to go back and look at my order. What do you guys think? I may have gone a little bit crazy. Maybe just a little bit. I blacked out. I completely blacked out. I don't know what I'm going to be making with these, but I'm going to have fun. Speaking of what I'm going to be making with these, one of my New Year's, actually I have like 3 New Year's resolutions, and I don't know, I was thinking of doing a separate video, but maybe not. I have 3 things that I want to do in this YouTube channel starting in 2023. One of them, I want to be intentional about using up my yarn. I know. We all say this, right? But I really, really want to be especially intentional this coming year. So maybe I'll come up with some make-alongs with not too many restrictions. And I was thinking of maybe, I don't know, 1 every other month, because I'm really busy. So 1 per month is like too much for me. But maybe 1 every other month, or maybe 1 every 3 months. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's enough to use plenty of our stashed yarn in a project, in a decently sized project. Let me know what you guys think. So that is one of my goals in 2023. Another one of my goals, because I want to be intentional about using up the yarn that I have stashed or that I'm purchasing, is I want to do an inventory of my yarn. And I know some of you have mentioned that you would like to see some videos of me showing my yarn, so I think that would be fun. I want to go through my yarn and do an inventory of what I have so that I can plan projects for it. I think that would be really fun. The third thing that I want to do in 2023 is I want to do tutorials. You know, a few of you asked me months back to do crochet tutorials, and at the time I was like, oh, I don't know, can I do a tutorial? I don't know. But I really want to do it because we're all at different levels, right? I've been crocheting for a long time. I've been knitting for a few years, and sometimes we get people who hop on to YouTube, look something up, and find us, and they want to learn, they get motivated. And a couple of you have even reached out to me through Instagram, through a personal message, like, you know, we're new at this, we're learning, and we would love a tutorial. So I'm going to try to do that. And I don't know how it'll come out, you guys. So don't judge too harshly, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it a try and start to do some. So that's something that's coming up in 2023. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you have specific stitches or techniques that you want me to do tutorials about, let me know. Let me know in the comments down below, because I'm going to start doing them, and I'm going to start with the basics, like what somebody who's brand new to crochet needs to learn. I feel more of an expert in crochet than I do with knitting, although I do know the basics of knitting too. So maybe I'll do like 1 month I'll do like a crochet one, and 1 month I'll do a knit one, and I'll just kind of go back and forth like that. Yeah, so we'll see. So let me know what you guys think about that. I'm really looking forward to it. All right, let's jump into Yarnable Box by Hypnotic Yarn. This is my January. No, not my January. This is my December. Is it my December? Oh my God, I don't even know anymore. Let's jump in. Was it last month that I didn't show you my Yarnable Box? The video was so long. So this time we're gonna jump into this. And I don't know if we'll have time for the Sisters Wool. By the way, I think I might stop my subscription for Weird Sisters Wool, much as I love their subscription box, because it just speaks to me like in a nerdy level. But I want to let go of some of my yarn subscription boxes so that I can save that money and go visit local yarn shops. So number 4 in my New Year's resolutions, I want to visit some of the Bay Area yarn shops and share them with you. So if I save that money, then when I go shopping at those yarn shops, I can get something new, a new yarn to us, and share with you. So yeah, looking forward to doing that too. Okay, let's hop into the Yarnable Box. All right, it always comes with a card. Oh, I guess this is my January. Yeah, it's my January. My January Yarnable, and it says, party like it's 2023. Every year you make a resolution to change yourself. This year, make a resolution to be yourself. I love that. I love that. I'm going to read that again. Every year you make a resolution to change yourself. This year, make a resolution to be yourself. I love that. Okay, the extras, I'm not going to read them. I always say I'll come back to read them again, but I don't want to mess up the surprise. I'll try really hard to come back to read them. Let's look at the extras. Something smells good. Okay, the very first item, Fancy Sprinkles, Champagne Rose Gold. Opulist Fancy Edible Glitter Packet by Fancy Sprinkles. Make your beverages sparkle with flavorless edible glitter in either Moonstone Iridescent or Champagne Rose Gold. How cute! So like just to make your beverage pretty, that's cute. All right, and there it looks. This looks like a 2023 lever back Progress Keeper by 3 by the Sea. So it says 2023, so it's like a stitch marker, a progress marker. Nice. And then this must be what I was smelling. Goddess Sea Minerals Pomegranate Scented Bath Bombs. That smells good. Yeah, Yarnable never, ever lets down. Not with the goodies and not with the yarn, but let's look at the yarn because here I am saying that. I already know, I love this. Love this. This is called Party Like It's 2023, and I always choose the DK. This is a DK weight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So it is a pink, it has some yellow, it has some violet purple in there. I feel like it has maybe a little, I thought it had orange in there, but I don't think it's orange. I think it was just the yellow. Let me bring down the, I hope I didn't take it down too much. Oh, it's so pretty. I keep saying their yarn is so pretty. I need to start making some stuff with it. All right, so that is my Yarnable. Maybe we do have time for the Weird Sisters. Let's try it. Because, you know, this might be my last one, so I want to make sure I'm sharing it. I love the way they wrap things. Oh, I love it. I'm telling you, this subscription box just speaks to my nerdy self. I love it. This is so cute. They always have like a little postcard. All right, and here is the yarn. And this is called Red Broomsticks. And another thing is, you know, even though they have pretty colors, the Weird Sisters, they don't always speak to me. So this is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Also, it's fingering weight. I want to say I chose DK weight at some point, but I think they just defaulted back to fingering, and I'm just like, I don't use that much fingering. I could use it for a doily for Christmas, I suppose. I don't know, we'll see. And then here are the goodies. So I have 2 stitch markers in their cute little socks. I'll probably try to put some pictures of them because I don't know if you can see them. And then it looks like a keychain. This is nice. Proud member of SPEW. I'm not sure what SPEW stands for, but it's a cute little keychain. And then matching socks, overrated. This is a cute little sticker. Free Bobby, proud member of SPEW. Yeah, I'm not sure what SPEW is, but that's cute from Harry Potter. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to let Weird Sisters go. It's kind of bumming me out, but so this might be my last one. I'd much rather keep Yarnable. All right, that is it. If you are still around, thank you so much for joining me today. Wait a minute, I forgot to ask a question of the day. I got it. Comment below what project you want to begin in January. Comment below, let me know what project you want to knit or crochet in January. All right, thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.